Hello, welcome to my channel. It's now Intuitive with Millie. Some of you may know me from Tarot with Millie. Okay, so I've now changed it. So this is going to be a general reading or a specific reading for the zodiac sign Scorpio. Okay. Not everything here is going to resonate with you, okay, and that's okay. It's so just take what does, leave what doesn't, and use your discernment, okay. So let's see. Also, you may be, for cross watchers, okay. You may have Scorpio in your chart somewhere, okay. Sun, Moon, Venus, or rising, okay. Or you're dealing with a Scorpio, okay. So again, take what does, leave what doesn't, okay. So put it around where it fits as long as it resonates with the reading. Otherwise, don't try and make it fit, okay. So let's see what we got. We're going to start off with opening up your reading with a message from the wisdom of the oracle, okay. So let's see what we got here for you, Scorpio. Okay, what's coming in for you for the month of March, okay? So we're going to look at what's coming in for you, Scorpio, for the month of March. So let's see, okay? If you feel as though you like this video at the end of it, okay? Or if you get to the end of it, okay? Give it a like, like the video and hit the subscribe button. Okay, subscribe to my channel. I highly appreciate it. Okay, Intuitive with Millie. Just make sure that when you subscribe, it's under public, not private, so that when I go to pull your name up, to put your name into the into a draw for a prize giveaway, once I reach my goal, okay, your name will go into the draw. Okay, and hit the notification bell so that you'll receive many other videos that I will post up. And when I'm about to do the prize giveaway, once I reach my goal, okay. So yeah, I highly appreciate it if you do, Scorpio. Okay, so let's see what your message is to open up your reading. What have we got for you? Wisdom of Oracle. What's the message, what's coming up for you for the month of March? I nearly said May. Okay, so what have we got here? We got thinker. Okay, you could be pondering about things, thinking about things, But anyway, we're going to read what it means, okay? So number 44, okay, so that could be a specific number for you. Okay, so we got thinker. All right, Scorpio, so let's see what we got here. Okay, let me put it up there so we can really see. So, looks like she's pondering, okay, thinking, wishing, I don't know. Saw stars there. 44. All right, thinker, essential meanings, strategy, being analytical and logical. So air signs. Okay, so what's the oracle message? The ability to reason and strategize is the focus now. Take things at face value and follow the logical path. Your calculations will prove to be correct, for in this moment there is no deeper meaning than what is obvious. Things are exactly as they seem. You have all the information you need. Keep it simple and you will win the game of your life. of the life you're playing right now. Okay, so yeah, strategizing, focusing, face value, being logic along your path. You are things are exactly as they seem. You have all the information you need, so you may have all the facts about something or about someone or about a situation. And keep it simple and you will win the game of life you're playing right now. Okay, Scorpio, let's see what we got coming in for you. So I'm going to start off with the money moves, okay? I like to focus on what's coming in with your money move, career, success, things like that, okay? But I'm also going to bring in the tarot as well. So things in general, whatever it is that you're going through, could come up in your reading as well. So let's see what we have. What's coming up for Scorpio, the month of March, money moves. What is it that Scorpio needs to know? Alright, let's see what we got. Moving up. So we've got transformation. That's your energy, Scorpio. Okay, transformation. There's been some endings. Now there's a transformation happening. Changes the natural order of things. Don't be afraid of the unknown. Okay, and I don't think you are. Okay, because this is your energy. We also got moving up. Okay, careers on the rise, new offers and opportunities, salary increase, go to the next level. Okay, so see what else we've got. For Scorpio for the month of March, moving up, going through a transformation, decluttering things. Yeah, we got fast changes. Things happen suddenly in a short period and a hurry. Take bold steps forward. So fast changes. Okay, let's move that up here. All right. What else do we have? Scorpio for the month of March. We got wisdom, insight into the nature of the physical objects. Nature of physical objects gives you foresight. Use your best judgment, all right? So, I'm getting learning lessons. What wisdom have you gained from that, okay? But anyway, using your best judgment, going to the next level, taking bold steps forward. Don't be afraid of the unknown. Yeah, you also got vacation. Start a perfect vacation and enjoy the freedom. Take time to recharge. What else do we have? What else is coming in? Scorpio. Wow, we got winning. Okay. Sooner or later, luck comes to everyone. Don't spend everything at once. Okay. So you could be starting off a winning streak here. Alright. Luck's coming to everyone, including you, Scorpio. What else? Limitation, fear and doubt, limit, freedom of action. Let go of your worries. Yeah, let go of any worries. Don't limit yourself now. Okay, don't doubt yourself either. Okay, freedom of action. What we got here? Fertility. It's time to think about family life and children. Don't sacrifice family for career. Okay, so there could be a pregnancy here. or it's a pregnancy of ideas, a rebirth, a new addition to the family. You could be wanting to start a family now, so pulling back on your career so you can have time with your family. I'm getting maternity leave for maybe some of yous. Get one more. Just one more for Scorpio for the month of March. Scorpio. Independence. Manage money yourself. Independence guaranteed security. Don't depend on others. Alright, coming up for you in the month of March. You're moving up. I like that. Yeah, loyalty. You may have a dog here that looks like this maybe, or a dog that's in spirit, or you have a pet, or you might want to get a pet. Okay, some of you that can't have children, you might get a pet instead. But yeah, I'm thinking some of you might have a pet here that's in spirit, a dog. For others of you, you may have a bird, a cat, a fish. I don't know, but anyway, true friendships and loyalty are among the most important values. Be loyal to your friends. You're going to know who your friends are. You're going to know which ones are loyal to you, who or maybe who values you as well, okay? Or this could be you, your friends, looking at the value of your friendship, okay? Or you got others that see you as loyal as well. These could be your friends, people, physically, or those in spirit, okay? Or both. Take what does, leave what doesn't, okay? So don't be afraid of the unknown now. You're going through a transformation. This is your energy, Scorpio, okay? Go to the next level. This is probably why something's ended, and the transformation here is decluttering things so that the new can come in. Okay, take bold steps forward. Yeah, confirmation. Use your best judgment. All right. Look at things you've learned. What have you learned, or what have you gained from it? The lessons. Okay, taking time to recharge. Something about a vacation. You could be going on a vacation, or just, taking time off. We got don't spend everything at once, okay? Sooner or later, luck comes to everyone. You're winning. Limitation, let go of fears, okay? Freedom of action. And then we got don't sacrifice family for career, and don't depend on others. This is what's could be coming in for some of you for the month of March, okay? And loyalty. Okay, so yeah, strategy. Okay, let me just read that again. Just 44. Yeah, you have the ability to reason and strategize and to focus now. Okay, Scorpio, taking things at face value, I feel. Okay. Your calculation will prove to be correct for this moment. There is no deeper meaning than what is obvious. There are things as exactly as they seem. You have all the information you need, all the facts. now. I feel as though it's around your spirituality of who you are, okay, your identity, and keep it simple and you will win the game of life you're playing right now. And we got winning here, okay. All right, so let's see what the tarot has for you, Scorpio. Remember, not everything here may resonate for you, okay, and it doesn't have to. All right, it is a general as well, okay. Cross watches, if you're watching, okay, or if you're viewing this, you could have Scorpio in your chart somewhere, sun, moon, Venus, and rising, or you're dealing with a Scorpio, okay. Remember, put it where you feel as though it's fit, okay. Just don't if it doesn't resonate, don't try and force it to fit, okay. All right, so let's see what we got coming in. What's coming in for Scorpio for the month of March? Well, we got the Knight of Swords here, air sign. So, things could be moving quickly, all of a sudden, okay? It's about you being logic more now than in your emotions when dealing with things, okay? Yeah, you're taking action on here. You may have some truth and clarity, or you've got facts, or you have all the information now, okay? So you're moving all of a sudden, so stay logic, okay? Okay, remember, thinker, all right? Knight of Swords, air sign. Yeah, we got the sun, okay? Leo energy, new beginnings, a new phase, being creative now, having confidence. It's a yes card, it's a go green card, remaining positive and thriving towards your success. Okay, manifesting, yeah, you're moving up. Okay, like I said, something could be eliminating to you now of who you are. Okay, it could be shedding, out with the old, in with the new. What else? Time to set higher goals. Going to the next level. Okay, pay, salary increase. Wow, career on the rise, opportunities, offers coming in. Scorpio, month of March. What else do we have? What else do we have for Scorpio, month of March? Yeah, we got the 4 wands. So celebration, could be relocating, moving, okay, or there's changes going on in your home, okay. 4 wands can also mean some sort of commitment, like a marriage here, or just you and another moving in together, okay, some sort of commitment to do with a home, okay. You coming into balance, you coming into oneness, being at peace, being in harmony, celebrations, all right. Your hard work is going to pay off, okay. And whatever situation that was burdened, okay, you're going to release now. Yeah, fast changes around that. Wow. Celebrating. Ugh, this bloody 7 of Swords. I'm going to put it back in, but you may have dealt with a lot of deceit that may have kept you up all night, or you're coming to some sort of self-awareness about, you may have been in denial, okay? But the 7 of Swords can also mean strategy as well, you know, keeping your plans to yourself, moving in silence, okay? But you may have dealt with people, places, and things that were deceptive, or I don't know, or maybe you were by just being in denial, okay? You were dealing with people or someone here that always getting away. They weren't being honest with you. They may have stolen, thieved from you, robbed you, your time, not just your money, but your time, your energy, your love. Okay? And it really put you in this energy here. Or this could be the person that you were dealing with that put you through this. They're now in this because you're celebrating. All right? So you may have dealt with someone that did this to you. Okay? And so now they're feeling it. Okay? All right, but yeah, I'm putting it back in the deck because it may come out again, okay? But yeah, they're feeling it now if you were dealing with someone that put you in that energy. Okay, so let me shuffle. All right, so what we got. What else do we have here? Look, Ace of Pentacles, new beginning, abundance, prosperity. You've been handed, this has been handed to you from God, the universe, divine, resource, if whatever how you want to put it for you, okay, Scorpio? So a new beginning where you're going to be receiving abundance and prosperity. So just know that it's going to come to you in many ways and in many forms, big or small. Okay, so be grateful and thankful for the things that you have. Okay, from now on. Okay, you could be feeling that energy. So I'm getting it from that Four Wands. Okay, because things may be eliminating to you. See, your Most High is shining down on you. He's got your back. He's moving you up. There could be a child here. Something's magical. Is that a unicorn? No, I thought it was, oh, it's hard to say. Anyway, new beginning, prosperity and abundance, bonuses, pay rises, tax return, winnings, unexpected money, act of kindness from others, offerings, career advance. Well, you see we got moving up here, and it says here what? Careers on the rise, new offers and opportunities, salary increase. Okay? Wow. Scorpio. What else do we have for you for the month of March? Yeah, moving forward. Okay, having patience, waiting for your ships to arrive, waiting for your ships to come in. You know, you're really excited, you know, being optimistic about what's out there coming in and really expanding. You know, you've done the preparing and the planning, and now here you are waiting for your ships to come in. You're moving forward, okay? Taking action, moving forward. All right, but it's waiting and being patient, but being excited at the same time. Enthusiastic too. All right, good things coming in. Wow. Yeah, King of Swords, you got all the facts. Alright? Justice is here, fairness is here. You may have been self-disciplined with yourself, or this is you being now open and honest with yourself and with others, how you communicate, sharp-minded, alert, wise, sharp mindset, listening to your guides, being protected as well. Fairness, yeah, fairness is here, all right? King of Swords, being more honest with integrity, standing in your integrity, your truth, clarity. Okay, very good. What else we got here? Yeah, you're releasing things that you're not holding on to no longer. See that Four Pentacles? It's in reverse. So here you're holding on to something here, but now it's in reverse. You're letting go. Far out. All my cards are in the upright too. And that one flew out in reverse. All right. Very good. I'm very proud of you. Yeah, Scorpio, go for it. Okay, we got the Three of Cups. That came out in reverse. So, yeah, you could be turning your back on people that you may have thought that were like-minded like you. The Three of Cups is all about celebrations, eh? And being with others that were like-minded like you, celebrating. This could be someone else in this energy. Okay. Represents a decline in social joy, signaling isolating, fading friendships, or stifling, gossipy, and imbalanced. Yeah, you're not being around people who are gossipers, or you got people around you that may be gossipers. You know who these people are, okay? You're not dealing with them, okay? And it could have something to do about a pregnancy, could be with you or your family. People are gossiping. It suggests being overwhelmed by obligations leading to a neglect of celebration, or conversely indulging to the point of unhealthy excess, okay? So you're not dealing with people, you could be disconnecting socially and emotionally by those that gossip, okay? Could be friends, all right, that you're not associating with you. You got your back turned on them. You're releasing them. So this is good, okay? There's some gossiping that may have been said about a pregnancy, okay? And you probably told him to go and get fat, sort of thing, whoever this is. But don't take it if you don't have any resonation with that. Just leave it, okay? But I'll give you an example, okay? I've had a friend for about over 40 years, okay? Our children grew up together, okay? She's got a granddaughter, I got a granddaughter. I mean, she's always had a good life, okay? She's had a partner as well. There were other things I want to say, but I won't, because I just want to focus on something here that might just give you an example. Like my granddaughter, she's 15, she got pregnant, And I was really excited about it because, you know, shit happens, right? Shit happens. It is what it is. Okay, Scorpio, and I was really excited. And then she goes, oh, that's one thing I told my granddaughter, that if she ever, I don't ever want her to get pregnant. And I was like, what the fuck? I never asked you about your granddaughter. Okay. You know, I wanted to tell her, well, you know, there was other things that her granddaughter had done as well, but I never, you know, face valued her about it, you know. I kind of supported her, whatever she was going through with her granddaughter, but I didn't feel supported by her. So I was getting other information of her as time went on. And so this is probably why the King of Swords is here. I got all the facts I needed to know about people, places, and things. Okay? So you may come across someone like that, you know, or something similar. Maybe I'm just giving you an example. I hope that you know that makes sense to you. Okay, but anyway, I blocked her out. I cut her out of my life. I even got rid of her phone number. I blocked it. I blocked it from my phone and deleted her. Yeah, I just thought, nah, no, there's something wrong with you, and I know what it is, but you know, it's not my business. It's between her and, you know, it's her business. But anyway, let's move on. So I hope that helped in some way. You're not socializing, maybe some of you know, you're not socializing with certain people. Okay. Gee, that sounds a bit, well, you know what I mean, Scorpio? All right. Or maybe vice versa. I don't know. Maybe they feel that way towards, maybe people feel that way towards you. I don't know. But anyway, take what does, leave what doesn't. All right. Yeah, we got the Page of Swords here. So you're being very alert, standing your truth. You're being very analytical, and you may get blunt. Okay. You're also getting downloads of information and ideas, could be facts as well. Okay. But you know, the Page of Swords for me, it's an air sign, curious about success. Okay, but be sure you got people watching you and they're curious about your success too. Okay. So there's also things that you may review, like contracts, documents, all right, or people, places, and things you're gonna review. Okay. You're standing your truth here. You're very alert. Okay. You may look at studying. Okay. Wanting to gain more knowledge. Okay. What do we got underneath? Yeah. Knight of Cups. Taking action. You may have an offering coming in, or you're giving an offering to someone. Okay. But if you look at that cup, if you really look at that cup, it looks like it's got nothing in it. Okay. So, you know, you may have dealt with people, places, and things that always came towards you with some type of offering, but it ended up being pissy cups, or ended up with nothing in it. Okay. Relationships, friendships, freaking family as well. Okay. Work, career, bosses, supervisors, you know, people in general, people, places, and things. So therefore, you know, this is you taking action, going out there and, you know, going towards things that you love to do, that things that you love to create, okay, and filling your own cup up, all right? Scorpio, yeah, this is your energy, water sign. taking action. Okay. So anyway, before we move on to the next reading, okay, let's look at what we've got here. Well, we got strong air sign, okay. We got the king, the sword, and the knight. Oh, king of sword. We got the king, the knight, and the page. So very strong air sign. You could be being more logic now, okay? Looking at things face value, being more strategic, more sharp-minded. You know, you're ready to use your sword if anyone, comes towards you, placing any fear, doubt your way, or gossip, okay? Social isolation, all right? Major Arcana cards is the Sun card. It's the only one here. Sun is really strong though, okay? Very positive, getting creative, manifesting. But yeah, I feel as though things, things have now eliminated to you about who you are spiritually, and people, places, and things that you dealt with that you've cut out. Okay, you're releasing any fear, doubt. All right, you got a new beginning, prosperity, abundance. There's some sort of commitment here around a home or a job. Okay, your hard work's paying off, and with all that, you're being very patient, waiting for your ships to arrive, but very excited and enthusiastic about what's coming in for you. Okay, so let's look at the specific dates. Okay, we got 19, 10, 1. Okay, 19, 10, 1, because I'm breaking that number 19 down to 10 and down to 1. Okay, so 19, 10, 1, 4, 1 again, 3, 4, 3. Okay, so 33. So we got, could be 11, 33, 44. Okay, those could be master numbers. Okay, yeah, 1, 1 or 11, 33 and 44. Well, we got 44 here, so you're being protected. Let's see what 44 is. Divine protection, stability. You're receiving encouragements from your angels. You're on the right path, prompting you to build a solid foundation. Yep. Protection, guidance, stability, foundation, reassurance in relationship, action, and progress. Very good. 33. Spiritual evolution, divine guidance, and manifestation. Yeah, manifesting. Compassion, creativity, inspiration. Spiritual growth, creativity, expression, compassion and service, balance and harmony. Yeah, you're being called to serve humanity, to bring light to others, to lead with empathy, mind, body, spirit, being creative, tapping into your creative potential and expressing yourself authentically. So when it comes to empathy, when you use your empathy dealing with others, all right, because people who have empathy, they always want to rescue others, it's just how it is, and it's because we always look at the situation, what they're going through. So this time, you're going to look at their situation, and then you look at your situation, and then you're going to try and balance it when it comes to helping others, because sometimes we can get sucked into the other person that we forget about ourselves. Okay. I know, because I used to work for when I used to work um, for an organization that dealt with people that had intellectual disabilities, and I was working with, they were adults, they were in their 30s, but boy, they were bloody manipulators, boy, I tell ya. Lazy. If they could get away with it, they'll try their best. And that's where and if you put too much empathy with people like that, they will take advantage. And it's because they've got a sickness, okay? They've got some sort of dysfunction around their neurology, I would say. Okay, so yeah, just be careful with that when you're helping others. All right, look at not only their situation but yours as well. Look at the consequences. If you put too much, if you give too much, how is that going to look? Because all right, and it's the same with relationships too, I feel. Okay, so those were the numbers. All right, they could be specific dates, or events that's coming up. So the months we got here is October, January, April, January again, March, April again, March. Okay, so April, March, January, those could be specific dates, specific months with those dates. Okay, they could be just birth dates. Okay, but maybe even events that could be coming up. All right. See, this Ace of Pentacle, it's a 1, so I said January, but I think its season for this is from December through to March. Okay, or end of March, something like that. So yeah, manifest, be grateful for what you have now. Okay, because it's a new beginning where you're receiving, and it's in its season. Okay, Scorpio. So let's bring in the Archangel's Power Tarot cards. What do we have for you in this reading for the month of March for Scorpio? What does your Archangel message want you to know, or what's going on? Well, we got 2 cards here. 6 of Gabriel, okay, 6 of Wands, okay. Congratulations, you've done a wonderful job. time to move on to the next project. Awards, scholarships, or promotions. Yeah, a victory. Okay? Because you're charging forward now, you're taking action, or because you now have truth and clarity, you have all the facts, and you're being more strategized now. Okay? Remember, thinker? Okay? We got two of Gabriel as well. They state two of wands. So you're at a crossroad. There's choices here you have to make, or a decision. Okay, but anyway, we got here. What's a 2-1? Resetting yourself. Around your goals, plans. Putting it all together, using your vision, getting inspired, seeing opportunities. Okay, planning, okay, but setting your intentions around it, okay. But anyway, make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. This could be a couple as well. Okay, I'm getting the LGBTQ, okay, with that rainbow. Okay, so yeah, either you, Scorpio, or it could be just friendship as well. Anyway, let's see what else. Yeah, LGBTQ, what do you call it? You're accepting people for who they are. Yeah. Or you're now meeting people that are like yourself, share the same vision. And you may be now taking the long road instead of the short road. Okay, you may have taken the short road many times, but always ended up back in the same place or where you started and never really got an outcome, or never really felt like you reached your destination, because it's not about that, it's about the journey. So some of you could be now choosing to take the long road, okay, because it's about the experience of the journey, not the destination or the outcome, okay. You will have some financial reward waiting at the end of it, because you're working on something solid, like your foundation. Scorpio. What was that? That flew on the floor. It's in the upright. Epiphany, Hermit, Archangel Raziel, Epiphany, number 9, Hermit energy, so you've been, you could be isolating yourself, and that's probably why the 3 cups is in reverse as well. You could be just doing a lot of reflecting, maybe spending a lot of time on your own as well. Don't have to be, but a lot of reflecting, going within, meditating, okay, looking at what has changed, what needs to change, what needs to go, how much has your spirituality grown and things like that, okay, finding answers, joy through spiritual growth, be a light to others, answers that come through meditation, okay, epiphany, getting all of a sudden ideas, or even visions, premonitions. Yeah, you could be having dreams as well, vivid dreams maybe. Might need a journal. Yeah, look, number 16, Tower. Now, that's probably why there's 4 pentacles here, okay? But it's freeing you, okay? Change your life. And a lot of yous could be doing this. Some of yous may be, you know, in and out of it, all right? So this could be for some of yous, maybe not all of yous as yet. I like to say all of yous because, you know, change is good. I feel especially if you're stuck or you're procrastinating, you know, um, you got all these thoughts and ideas and that, but you know you're still not moving. So this tower is coming in to, you know, make changes. Okay, it's a tower, number 16. Yeah, this is your energy, Scorpio. Okay, number 16. A sudden revelation that offers freedom. Break free of procrastination. Embrace the opportunities that change brings. Yeah, change. What else? All right. Empress. Number 3. So this is you bossing up, divine feminine energy. You now got control. You're not chasing anything. You're taking the high road with people, places, and things. You know, there could be a pregnancy here. We have got fertility here, so family is important. Or there's a pregnancy here, maybe a new addition to the family, or a pregnancy of ideas, or a rebirth, a new beginning. You know, this is you, you know, nurturing yourself, your home, your place, mind, body, soul, your environment. Yeah, 4 queens in 1. Okay, we got Archangel Gabriel here. Okay. So yeah, time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded. Luxurious or abundant resources. Okay, so whatever you create now, okay, it's all about rewards, luxuries, and abundant resources. So yeah, you're bossing up. You've got control now. All right. Divine feminine, four queens in 1. You now have control. You're bossing up now. Okay. What else do we have here? What was that? That looked like a sword. Oh, damn. I'll just put you on hold. Won't be long, Scorpio. Okay, I'm back. All right. We got the King of Sword on top of we got King of Michael on top of the King of Sword. Again, King of Sword energy. So you definitely, you know, you have clarity, truth. This is you in your integrity now, you know, being open and honest with yourself, with others, with spirit, okay? Wise. Okay, Scorpio, we got winning, King of Swords, and King of Michael. You know, this is you principled, rational, ambitious, respected, okay? Yeah, people are going to respect you or you respect others, okay? Yeah, look at you standing there, Archangel Michael. You got your arms crossed there. It's like respect. All right, you may have dealt with people that never respected you. Friends, relationship, bosses you've worked with, family even. Okay, lovers. We got wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in your integrity. A situation that calls for honest and open communication. Yeah, respect yourself now too for some of yous. Okay. So let's keep going. What else do we have? We got Eight of Gabriel, Eight of Wands. So lots of messages coming through, emails, phone calls, texts, video calls, conversations, communication. Okay, taking action, getting immediate results, clearing out any obstacles, fast-paced movement, could be flying off somewhere, traveling, a great deal of activity, sudden and immediate results, important communication. All right, so fast-paced energy. I feel as though you could be, really clearing out any obstacles. People that came to you like this. Relationships, connections. What else do we have? The Star. Yeah, you're meant to shine. Okay, Archangel Jophiel, the Star. Okay, a dream come true. Believe in yourself. The end of a difficult situation. Yeah, believe in yourself now. Okay, you have faith. You're believing in yourself. You could have healed or going through a healing as well, or you're a healer. Okay, what else do we have? And we got the Sun, very strong. Yeah, it's been eliminated to you. Things have been eliminated about who you are. You have control now, okay? You may have some sort of authority as well, okay? So, when we have authority, it's about controlling it, not abusing it. You'll know if you abuse it because your spirit will come in and kick your butt or give you a slapping, okay? So, you're not here to authorize others. It's just, some sort of power with spirit, I feel, around who you are. Okay? Because that saying, the Lord or God can give it to you, but he can take it away from you just as fast. Okay? So we do have to be careful on how we use the authority, okay? But anyway, what do we got here? Oh, what's underneath? The moon, Cancer. Can be your energy as well, Scorpio, but the moon, it doesn't say Cancer. Well, moon is Cancer, but anyway, okay, there were secrets, things being hidden, all right? You may even know, you're very intuitive, okay, and you're secretive, all right? So keeping you're good at keeping things secretive, Scorpio, and you know what, it's good to be that way, because we never know, there's too many people. You may have gone through life where people may have tried to take things from you, your time, your energy, not just your money, but your time, your energy, your love, manipulate you and things like that. So it's good to keep things to yourself, all right? But you may know about things that are hidden. All right, so whatever plans you got going, keep it to yourself. Okay, just know it says the opportunity to improve your plans. Okay, so your plans are going to turn out how you expected. Let me read that to you. The moon, number 18. All right, the moon. It's time to review your plans. Some things just isn't quite right, and your angels and guides are lovingly bringing this to your attention. The great news is that your psychic and intuitive abilities are heightened right now. Listen to your intuition and your sleeping dreams for guidance as to how to make revisions. Archangel Haniel can help you develop your psychic gifts and show you what aspects of the situation you're missing. It's human to have moments when you feel worried or uncertain. This card is meant to reassure you that by facing your fears, you can overcome them and evolve to a higher level. Ask Archangel Haniel to shed light on all facets of your life. Additional meanings of this card, messages from deceased loved ones, hidden information or motivations, facing your fears, okay? Archangel Haniel is a wonderful angel to call upon when you have questions about the subconscious of your sleeping dreams. She is associated with the moon and the development of people's intuition and psychic abilities. Call upon Haniel for help in understanding situations that seems mysterious or difficult to see clearly. All right? So, you're very, even though, you are a water sign, you could be dealing with air signs, or you're in this air sign energy, okay? Put it where you feel as though fit. If not, just leave it. But you're coming into this air sign energy as the thinker, all right? Being strategic, focusing, integrity, wisdom, strategizing, all right? So it kind of matches with the opening of your reading, all right? With this King of Swords here, you got 3 wands energy, 1 sword, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcanas. So it's very strong, okay, with the changes and going within, looking at within, having epiphanies. You now have control, you're acting on your plans now, having control, bossing up. Okay, 4 queens and 1. You're meant to shine. You may have healed, or you could be healing, or you are a healer. So, and things have been eliminated to you. It could be with the star as well, where it's about you thriving and remaining positive and going towards your success and being inspired and believing in yourself. Okay, you've got a victory here, so you're being recognized and rewarded. Okay, clearing out obstacles now, especially with this transformation. Moving forward with that Knight of Swords. Yeah, thinker. All right. So specific dates we got for this reading is 6, 2, 9, 16, 17, 3, 8, 17 again, 8, 19, 10, and 1. Okay. 88. Yeah, 88. So what do we have for master number 88? Abundance? What is it for Scorpio? Number 8, the 88 angel number is powerful message of abundance, prosperity, and financial success. It suggests that your hard work is paying off and that wealth is flowing into your life. It encourages maintaining a positive mindset and trusting the process as your efforts are. So the key themes for the angel number 8, abundance and success, symbolizes the arrival of prosperity and financial rewards. Hard work paying off encourages continued effort, promising that your dedication will lead to positive outcome. Luck and fortune. In Chinese culture, 88 is considered extremely lucky and associated with wealth. And we do have winning here. Okay. And what did it say? Sooner or later, luck comes to everyone. It says don't spend everything at once. If you are seeing this number, it is generally considered a sign to keep moving forward with confidence and to trust that your financial, material, and personal goals are being supported by the universe. Okay, so let's look at the months. So those could be specific dates or events of dates coming up. So let's look at the month. We got June, February, September, July, March, August again, the 1st, January, October, okay? Those are the months, all right? Those are the months and dates, okay? So let's see what your life message is. We're going to close this down now. Life message for Scorpio. Oh, I forgot the moon, yeah. So 99, okay, with this 9, could be 999 as well. You got I am light. See that light shining down? Those look like two doors, or is there like a light? Yeah, anyway, I am light. The light within me shines brightly, surrounding and protecting me. I remain joyful and radiant, no matter the circumstances. Like a diamond, I reflect my true splendor and embrace my worthiness as a divine being. I am light, okay? You are light, you are a thinker, okay? What else do we have? Angel number. What do we have for you? What's your angel number for this reading or for the month of March? Or the message? Angel number message. Oh, look at that. Far out. 8888. Oh my God. Scorpio. Personal power. Material and spiritual abundance. Wealth. Resources. Force, balance, confidence, material gain, epic romance. Ooh. We got all that is good and pleasant in your life will multiply. Angels are sending their number to reassure you of the prosperity and well-being ahead. Your surroundings will treat you with admiration and respect. Use it for the greater good. Yeah. Yeah, remember when I was trying to tell you about the Empress having some sort of authority? Yeah, use it for the greater good, for your highest good, or for the good of all. Alright? Remember, what God gives us, He can take it away just as fast if we start abusing it. Alright? So we got life message. Let's get a bit of Jesus. What does the loving word from Jesus? Scorpio. Alright, let's see. With God, all things are possible. Matthew 19:26. Hallelujah. With God, all things are possible. God, the universe, resource, your highermost, the divine, Buddha, Zen, even, okay, whoever you are, alright. Who else is there? Kali, okay. But yeah, all good things go to one. This is awesome. With God, all things are possible. Great stuff, Scorpio. Okay, so if you like this video, give it a like, hit the and subscribe to my channel, Intuitive with Millie. I highly appreciate it. Make sure it's under public, not private, so your name will go into the draw once I hit my goal. Okay, I still got a bit to go yet. Okay, I kind of, started off good, but then I slowed down, but I'm just taking care of myself as well. So, but anyway, this is what I have for you, Scorpio. Okay. I highly appreciate it having you here if you're viewing this, But anyway, take what does, leave what doesn't, use your discernment, all right? And yeah, know that I love you all, okay? Bye.